A signed baseball bat with some potential big names just sitting in a bin at a garage sale, bins and bins of cool ephemeral items, and the head of the estate sale not so happy that I wanted more than 50% off. Low still goes 50%, right?
50% today. Tiffany is the one you talked to, but it would need to be after 3. So we'll stick to that.
Even if I like go all out right now and really spend?
Well, let's...
Okay.
Well, here's what I would tell you guys to do.
Okay.
Go get some lunch. We'll see where we are, because I do appreciate that you're spending a lot already.
Yeah. Today started off with this garage sale. I saw this Alienware PC, which goes for over $500, and it had a sticker for $3 on it, but there was a catch. What's up with the Alienware?
It's just the tower.
Just the tower, everything's like stripped out of it?
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Motherboard can still be in.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, it's just the cable.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll pass on that then. So it turns out this whole PC was stripped. Definitely not what I was hoping for, but it's alright. The case by itself probably sells for around $100, but just because of how long it takes to sell, and because of how big it is, I went ahead and passed. At the same sale, I also found this signed bat. I thought it may have been a home run of a deal, but it was just the kid's local team signature. I don't know, maybe one day one of those would be famous. Maybe I should have bought that bat, I don't know. It is still always good to look out for baseball bats though, because some of them are worth a lot of money. After that, we went to the flea market. The truck's right there too. What'd you say on these again? Yeah, that's fine, I'll do that. These speakers, these Technique speakers, some people say Technics, I think it's Techniques. I bought these for $25, put them online for $150. They have already been sitting for a minute, but I do think they'll sell. They're pretty light and they don't take up a ton of space. There were also some cool old calendars at another booth. But I just couldn't justify the price. You'll see in a bit, I actually got a similar calendar, not exact, but a similar one at a different sale for literally pennies. After that, we took a quick lake trip. While you're watching me have fun, make sure and like and subscribe, it helps me a lot. Alright, so after that, I did go to an estate sale. I barely even go to estate sales anymore, but something about this one just seemed good, so I went ahead and went. I started off with this Yamaha turntable. So this turntable was sold as is for $20. It looked good and in pretty decent shape. I cleaned it up a little bit when I brought it home, and it should sell for about $170, and yes, it did work.
What's up? You do videos too, or what?
Yeah.
Really?
I don't have a channel started yet. I'm kind of just compiling a bunch of footage until I...
Really? I'd start like a pile if I...
Okay, so if you want to go, around the house to the front. Hey, Christy. Yeah.
I also bought this Yamaha amplifier. I think they were originally wanting $45 for this. I ended up talking her down to $15, which I don't know how that happened. I don't know, I think $45 would have been an alright price, but in my case, I think there's just too many things that can go wrong with these old receivers, especially this one. This one actually had smoke pouring out of it when I slowly turned it up on the Variac. So yeah, this one's sold as parts. I'm not even going to bother repairing it. After that, here's this flower bag. It does have the seam split on it, but I mean, still someone can put this in a frame, make it look cool. It has not sold yet though. We went upstairs after that where we originally found the turntable and Yamaha amp. We found this kind of cool like Indian pouch, I guess, Native American Indian pouch. So we also found a few cool paper things, such as this Mind Institute, certificate? It's a diploma. Here's right here. You won't be able to hear me. I'm definitely going to be hanging this on my wall. I don't even know what this would sell for, and I really can't find any trace of it online. So, I don't know. Mind Control Institute, though, I think that's pretty cool. Definitely one of my favorite finds from this sale. We also got this Wells Fargo company, receipt, I guess. And for some odd reason, they do go for a lot online. I didn't even know this at the time of buying it. And it's framed, which helps a lot. After that was this cool ashtray.
Yeah, no kidding.
And then we did find a few other small paper items. You find anything on that Six Flags map?
Yes or no?
Yeah, definitely get that.
Okay. Celebrity room.
Some menu of some sort.
Interesting.
me that.
Okay.
Menu's kind of slow all over.
Okay, so after shopping upstairs for some paper stuff for a bit, I did find some books. Some of these were hits and some of these were misses. I was just kind of taking a guess. I'll show you some better ones later in the video. These right here did go for a little bit. And even this book in really poor condition still is worth a little bit of money. We also found these beaded evening purses, which if you can get these cheap enough are pretty cool to have.
Big rivals. My father's a Cardinals fan, and he talked to him. He called us up and rubbed it in. He was like, man, I wish. And then they ended up winning the series.
They
Like,
went
I don't think I
150
can live with my dad. Minor league.
That one's sweet. Is it Sterling?
And so the way
Look how
the
nice that
teams
is.
were is that you played in the minor league and then you got called up to the majors to like work for the Rangers or the Cardinals or whatever team.
So we've probably owned 20 to 30 of these in the past, and most of the time they do have some sort of error on it. The beads are falling off, the stitching is broken, etc. Was the case with some of these as well. But regardless of that, for the right person, these can sell for 20 to 30 bucks, and sometimes more than that. As of the 25% day, the last find was this book. So Pebble in the Sky, I think now that we have it home, I think it'll go for about 300 bucks, which is, by the way, what they had it listed for. I paid 100 for it, so definitely some room for profit on it. If it does sell for the full price, I think it will. And as of that day, that about wraps it up. We did come back for the next day though. So remember, the first day was 25%, meaning the second day was 50%. There definitely was some items that I wanted to go for, and even some that I still wanted, but I wouldn't have gotten it at 50%. So you'll see in the video I did push for a little bit more than 50%, which we did end up getting. The first find is this calendar, as you saw at the flea market earlier, kind of similar. Here it is up close right here. This one is from a local town, so it probably will be going on the wall. Definitely a better price. This one we got 4 cents. The one at the flea market I think was like 20 bucks, so definitely a little bit better of a deal. There were a few other paper items as well.
Frame.
I got back to looking at books after that. I did find this Jack London first edition, and that one is going on eBay for about 390 bucks. Call me nuts, but I do think we can get that. Now, it turns out there was a basement in this house. I just had to go down there to check it out. Quite scary if you ask me. What was even more scary was the prices of this washer and dryer. And then, as it was the 50% off day, I went ahead and made my way to the front desk where all the expensive items were.
It's like Jordan's writing.
Okay.
Your desk.
And then those photos right there.
Yeah, they were 30 each.
30 each.
Did somebody
Okay.
add you outside? No. Let's check out what is outside. Let me see what added you have.
So I made it very clear that I had cash on hand and I was willing to spend a lot of money, but only if they gave me more than 50% off. I wanted a better deal. Just to note, this James Tex, what is his name? So the James Tex Carlton badge is kind of unique. Obviously there's only one of them. I believe this was his personal like live membership card, I guess. This one we are listing for $524 on eBay. And then the Elvis Polaroid photo, although I have not listed it, probably between 30 and 50 bucks, I would assume. But it appears as if I am getting ahead of myself because as far as you are concerned, you have not seen me buy that yet. So,
Lowest still goes 50%, right?
50% today. Tiffany is the one you talked to,
Okay.
but it would need to be after 3. So
Okay.
we'll stick to that.
Even if I like go all out right now and really spend.
Well, let's.
Okay.
We'll talk.
I don't mean to be like that. I just
Tiffany's
honestly don't plan on
there's
coming back
Jordan
later.
And then Tiffany,
Okay.
so she's the one to.
Okay. And if you can, I would be interested in this and LaGrave and maybe even
Okay.
more. I don't
Let
know.
me,
Okay.
Tiffany.
If not, no big deal, but I'm probably also not coming back later. Let's see where we're at with all that, then we'll go from there. And also, I'm interested in all the beaded purses, well, night purses, but
Okay, what's left? Okay.
I mean, you kind of got to work with me on that. So let's just see where we're at on this first.
Well, here's what I would tell you guys to do.
Okay.
Go get some lunch.
I'm busy after I have school to do. College.
I mean, I just, as a matter of policy, I can't be doing huge deals this early in the day.
Okay. Let's at least see where we're at real quick.
Okay, yeah, we'll see where we are, because I do appreciate that you're spending a lot already.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
We definitely want to sell it all.
For sure.
Let me see where we get with that.
And if you can't do anything, I mean, it's no big deal. But I am busy later. Yeah, I get you.
So you took a picture of it. Did you buy the book?
It's over here right now. We're seeing what we can do on the deal.
And what happened
There you
is,
go.
then we said, what about getting it disconnected from the gas? And so we went back to him and said,
You're at 513.60.
Okay, now I need to talk to her. Right.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I can help.
Oh, I guess she did actually end up voiding her policy. So my thing was, I had $3,000 in cash, I was ready to spend it, and she told me to go to lunch. So I made it very clear if she wanted to make the sale, it would need to happen now. Obviously, her philosophy was that if I went to lunch, she would have a little bit more time to probably squeeze a little bit more money out of these items. But I also understood that if I was there right now, I could buy everything. And I made it clear I was not going to come back later. So she ended up making the deal. We did get the LaGrave Field, what do you call it? Scorebook. So we did get the official scorebook. That's listed for $290. We got the James Tech player card, like I said earlier. We got the James Tech clock, which that's a Jefferson minute clock, I believe. It needs a new motor, which I'm not gonna bother replacing that. I'm just gonna sell it as is. We got all of the beaded night purses. Yeah, we got a few makeup compacts, and of course the books I showed earlier, all on 50% off day for I think about 400 bucks. It's like somewhere right around there. I don't know, I would say we got one heck of a deal, and I'm hoping they are happy as well that they got to sell it out, all of that at once. I guess in this situation, cash does talk. Okay, after that, I did come back the following day for the closeout, and I did get just a few more books. I'll throw just a few of those on the screen, nothing too crazy, but with that, I did pay next to nothing for them, so I don't know, I'm still pretty happy. Anyway, that is about it for our weekend. I would say it was pretty solid. Now, of course, as I always say, I do make short form content as well. It'll be on the left and right side of me. It's on YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, and Instagram. Make sure and check that out as well if you do like short form content. I appreciate you for watching. Take care.